YouTubers!
All right. Hello, friends. So today we're going to talk more about subjunctive, which is your favorite thing, YouTubers. All right. So when we first learned about subjunctive, we talked about how to form the subjunctive, and we learned that you put the verb in the yo form, se quita el o. AR verbs now end in e, es, hemos, en, excelente. ER and IR verbs now end in a, as, a, amos, and an, fantástico. But we did have to be careful about verbs that end in GAR, ZAR, and CAR because then they become what? Okay, oops, excuse me. Ge, and then of course ges, gay, and so on and so forth. It follows through all forms. Zar becomes say, and car becomes k. Very nice, very nice. So we do remember something from before. Oh no, that's not what I want. So we'll just go to the next page. All right. So we do have irregulars. There are 5 of them. They are the 5 verbs that in the yo form do not end in o, and those are the verbs ir, ser, dar, estar, saber. Excellent. Excellent. Ir becomes vaya, vayas, vaya, vayamos, vayan, right? Ser becomes sea, 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 and so on. Dar becomes de con acento. Estar becomes este con acento. And saber becomes sepa. Good. Alright? So, leading up to today, the only time that we know to use the subjunctive is with what? We only know, number 1, with the verb querer. When there is a want. Anytime there is a want. But not just a want, you also have to have what? A switch in subject. And what else? The word que. Alright? So can anybody give me an example in English of a statement that in Spanish would be subjunctive? Carson.
I want that Mrs. Hazard doesn't give. I have another one.
How about Senora, give me an A?
I have one.
How about that? Alright? So, what would this sound like in Spanish? Well, the first thing we have to recognize is, do we have a want?
Yes.
We do. Do we have a switch in subject?
Yes.
Yes, because it's I want that senora. So I want is going to be what tense? Present. That's going to be what we call indicative. Indicative, not subjunctive. So this is going to be your present tense. And then senora give is going to be what? Subjunctive. Okay. All right. So I want is quiero que. Senora. Now, I'm going to stop it right here because we have got one extra thing. Give me. Now, in English, we say that senora give me, but in Spanish, we say senora me give, right? And me is what we call an indirect object pronoun, or who or what is receiving an action. And when you have an indirect object pronoun, it always goes in front of what? The verb. So it's going to be me, because who do I want her to give it to? Me. So senora me, but the verb give is in what? Is it in the me form or is it in the senora form?
Senora.
Yeah, because I want senora to give it to me.
Right then.
What does dar become in the he, she, it? And ironically, it's the same in the yo form. Me dé una a. Now, it's subjunctive because what?
It's the action. Switch in subject. There's the switch in subject. It's a want.
It's a want. We don't know if that's actually going to happen. Okay, we don't know that. Go ahead.
I have one.
No more. All right, so I'm going to teach you the number 2 reason that we use subjunctive. Dos. Impersonal expressions.
question. It's a personal expression.
So I'm going to teach you impersonal expressions, and with these impersonal expressions, you're going to use your subjunctive. Okay? I'm going to teach you the major ones. Okay, they are es importante que. What do you think that means?
It's important.
It's important that. That's exactly right. Okay. You could probably figure all of these out without me ever telling you what they mean. Okay. Es necesario
Necessary.
que. Good. It's necessary that.
Yeah, what were these last year?
Why is it necessary? Important.
Good separate words.
No, because it's like
That mean
is it,
different things.
is it important? Is important dar a verb?
It's an adjective.
I thought they were.
Where's your verb? This is your verb. Es. All right, let's see. Es
I got 35.
es posible que.
It's possible that.
Yeah.
I got you guys.
Es posible que. Es posiblar.
It's possible, okay. That's possible, okay. Mason.
Let's get 20 likes on this video, guys.
Es
No, it's just joking, guys. It's okay.
probable que.
It's probable.
Or it's
Likely.
likely. It's likely that.
I will live alone.
It's likely now.
Es mejor que. It's better that, or it's best
Then we're not together.
that. This might be something you've heard before. And es una lástima que. It is a shame that.
We could have been.
How do you spell
We could have been more than.
it?
Now, these can all be made negative in what way?
Put a no in
Put a
front.
no in front. No. So, friends, when you use statements like these, what we call impersonal expressions, you have to use subjunctive. Now, we learned with the verb querer, what did you also have to have? What did you have to have?
Okay.
A switch
Switch.
in subject
Okay.
and the word que. Well, what you'll notice now is that those are already built in. The K is there, and the switch in subject is going to exist because es means it is. So anything that comes after that is going to be a switch in subject. For example, it's probable that I get an A on this test. It's important that I wash my hands before dinner. All right, because it is the verb. I wash is your second subject. So everything that comes after this is going to be a switch in subject. So the switch in subject and the word K is built into these statements. Got it?
Easy.
It is easy. So anything that comes after this is going to have to be what? Subjunctive. So let's take a look at a few examples. Tell me, how would you say in Spanish, it is necessary that, and let's talk about some of our modales.
Oh,
Wash your hands.
Oh, we have our response.
Okay, that I wash
Just wait.
my hands
Antes.
before dinner.
Oh, I can do this.
All right, take a moment, jot this down into your notes, and we'll see what this looks like. It's necessary that I wash my hands before dinner.
This has no control around.
All right.
Can you, so it starts off with S. Can you also have it be about someone else?
Oh, of
The A and
course.
L?
Of
Would
course.
that be considered a switch though?
Yes.
No.
All right. So let me give you an example. So it will always stand alone. So it's better that the house it's better. Okay.
That he,
So for example, let's say that I want to talk about another subject that I would call it also. All right. So I'm talking about my house, and we just painted it yellow. I don't know why. I don't like that color, but whatever. So, and I want to say, oh, it's better that it's yellow. That first "it" refers to just a general "it," and the second "it" refers to what? The house. So it's always going to be, or he, she, or whatever. Okay? All right, who thinks that they can do this one for me? Janie! Yeah.
Okay. The students
Es
don't know.
necesario que yo lavo.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo lave.
Love it.
Lave.
I said it to Max. Max.
Why? Why is it me lave?
I watched Oh.
This
I said
is
it to Lave and-
reflexive. Also subjunctive. Because if it wasn't subjunctive, it would be me lavo. But you can't forget because it's lavarse is to wash one's hands. Keep going.
Okay, antes de.
What am I washing?
Oh, los manos.
Okay, so it's actually
Viva.
las
Ah.
manos. It's one of those weird ones. Antes de la cena. All right, friends. I want you to come up with an example for me. I'm going to give you sentence starter, and I want you guys to finish it for me however you want to. How about es posible que? Finish that one for me with whatever you think. Es posible que. Es posible que. Let's hear some good examples. Uh-oh.
Oh, I got
find
you.
or to discover.
There might descubrir.
Oh, you said you
Descubrir.
discovered your love. True love. It is
Usually to
possible-
fall.
It is possible that
To fall in what way?
In the fall.
Caer.
The fall.
one day, did you say that? Can be more than, what's, how would I say, we can be more than friends? Oh, it's
Ser.
That's what I was
Ser.
doing.
All right, so let's hear a couple of examples. Levanta la mano si tienen un ejemplo bueno. Dana, what do you have, my dear? A la práctica.
Oh, yo, oh, I have one.
It's possible that I go to practice. Okay, very exciting stuff. All right, Armin.
Es posible que yo descubra mi corazón roto.
You discovered.
It's possible that I discover a broken heart. Sure. All right, we'll finish with you. Go ahead.
Who's you?
Ona,
Say for
Tia, K, Mas, what's damn?
Okay. Do not have one. Go ahead, Carson.
I had it, I
Es
just,
posible que yo tenga una novia.
no, I had one.
So you can only have one.
Okay, it's possible that I have a girlfriend. Okay. So knowing what we know about why we use subjunctive, why are these subjunctive? Why would it be subjunctive to say es importante, que es necesario, que es posible, que es probable, que es mejor, que es una lástima, que? Why would those be subjunctive? It's an unknown outcome. It's possible that. It's likely that. Right? It's a shame that. Doesn't mean it's true.